A man without a future will always return to his past, but I'm only looking back to see how far I've ran. I recently visited my hometown in Texas, all the way south as you can go, in a city called Harlingen. Not Arlington, Harlingen. But we do have some vaqueros running around in this valley, and that's what this place is called, the Valley. Similar to the same valley of dry bones that the prophet Ezekiel speaks about in his 37th chapter. But you see, the valley is a place where if you don't live there, then you'll never visit. And if you do live there, you'll never leave. The valley raised me, but it did not make me. I was born on a different cloud. Well, actually, I was born on a Saturday and in church on Sunday. I grew up in a family of faith, and faith is the easiest thing to talk about, but the hardest thing to live by. And I believe there's a light that's always guided me, and I don't think it's ever gonna leave. On another note, the thing that doesn't change with time is memories of younger days. In the valley, I spent 20 years of my life there. I grew up there. As a kid, you're just trying to find your personality and who you are, why you're here, and where am I going? But really, that's all going to carry on with you into adulthood. I remember 27th Street with my brothers, and we just had a vibe, and everyone joined in on it. We all saw life's uncertainties, but always kept it moving. But one thing I've always been certain of is my love for music, my love for film, poetry, art. And you see, you don't get here without things starting long ago. And long ago, there were seeds that were planted. Seeds from others and seeds from me. And what grew was the tree of me, the tree of who I was. But it's on us to see what kind of tree we are and what fruit we're producing. And sometimes you get something grand and magnificent. But in this case, it was about chopping down my tree, chopping down the tree of who I was, and building something from the ground up, building something new, and having my faith and genuineness be the foundation. This life has been about breaking boundaries, finding your personality, who you are. My brother Mark Hallett, used to always tell me that I didn't belong in the valley. But it wasn't until I left where I finally realized what he meant. I'll never forget where I came from, and I'll always remember the memories that were made, but you gotta make new memories. Times have changed, and so have I. Just because you stay in the same place doesn't mean you have to stay the same person. You take the best bits of the past and move on to the future. I'm holding on to the real and leaving all I've outgrown. I had to leave this house in order to find my home.